Hello everyone, welcome to some pack opening. Journey of Un'Goro came out today and I thought we'd go ahead and celebrate by opening up some packs. Now this is a whole variety of packs from all over the place that I've just kind of accumulated. So we'll start with the boring stuff and go all the way to Journey of Un'Goro. And last, but of course not least. So, a classic pack. I don't actually have all the classic cards. The server is lagging a little bit. Everyone's trying to rush it right now all at once. Totally understandable. So the server is lagging a bit, but that's fine. We're getting lots of card packs. Yep. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yep. I think all those are copies. All right. But now I've never opened any of these packs, so all these cards will be relatively new to me. We'll see what we can get here. So Gadget Zan. I don't have any of these cards. Very good. I have seen most of the cards. I have played a little bit. I've seen most of these cards. So most of this is not going to be new, but it's good to see some new cards that I have because all of my decks were rendered. Oh my goodness. Golden Epic, and it's a Weasel Tunneler. Wow. Okay. All right. All of my decks were rendered wild after the Mammoth came through here, and I kind of need these new packs. Kind of need something new to come out of this. Now in Un'Goro, it looks like Elemental Shaman is gonna be absolutely crazy. There's some pretty amazing Elemental Shaman cards. Pirate Warrior, don't know how much that'll last. It does seem like dragons kind of fell out of favor, though, which does make me a little sad. As, I really enjoyed my dragon decks. And my Cthulhu decks, but mostly the dragon decks. Hey, look at that. A dragon. Draconid Operative. Alright. We've got a lot of decks to go ahead and go through here. Again, a lot of these cards I'm not going to go and react to very much just because I already know what they are. I've seen them. I've played them. You know, these cards they're not new. But Un'Goro, now that's a whole bunch of new stuff. I don't know much about Un'Goro. So we'll go through those a little more in depth. Trog Beast Rager, huh? Alright. What do we got? Really want a legendary. Like, I have enough packs that I would hope to get at least one legendary. Now, mind you, I did get double epic and a rare. Well, okay, I got double epic in one pack, which was pretty awesome. But I would really like to see some legendaries. I don't have many legendaries, and they are supposed to be rare, and I get that. There we go. We got a double rare. Nice. Sweet. Greater Healing Potion. I'm all for that. Absolutely. But yeah, I don't have... Ooh. I don't have many legendaries, so I'd like to see some legendaries. Not bad. Another Blubber Barons. That's 2 Blubber Barons. Well... Okay, I mean, that's fine. I mean, it's not a bad card. It could end up being very, very powerful. Especially if you get it in your opening hand and play a whole bunch of other cards that you could lay it down for 3 and have it be, you know, a 6/6 or whatever. That wouldn't be bad. Small-Time Buccaneer. For whatever reason, I look at this card and I think, oh, that's a classic card. Right? It has that classic feel about it. That's what I get out of it. Oh my goodness. Well, come on. Hey, there we go. Double rare, can't complain. Golden rare, Cabal Crystal Runner, very nice. Very nice indeed. When they switched to Year of the Mammoth, they actually took out some classic cards. They took out Sylvanus Windrunner, they took out Ragnaros. I mean, it makes me happy because I don't have Ragnaros, for example, so I can't... You know, they can't use Ragnaros against me unless I'm in Wild. But it makes me sad because I really liked Ragnaros as a card, and I really liked Azure Drake. You know, and to see those cards go away is very sad. Bomb Squad. I'm not a fan of Bomb Squad, personally. I feel like that's kind of a dangerous card to play. I mean, it's good early on, but it seems like a dangerous card to have in the deck. There's a legendary. About time. Got Fight Promoter and Kazakus! Yay! Finally, I have a Kazakus. I see everybody play it and like, I don't have one. I want one. I finally have a Kazakus. Holy cow. Good. Good, good, good. Grime Street Pawnbroker. You know, I don't play a warrior very often, so seeing warrior cards is like, yeah, okay, whatever. But I might switch up who I play. I mean, I went, ooh, another legendary. I went from Shaman to Priest because of the last year's change. What do we get? Another Kazakus. I mean, it's great in terms of getting a butt ton of dust, so I can craft something great because it'll break down Kazakus for me. But I really would have appreciated getting another legendary. A little disappointing that our second legendary was Kazakus, but you know what? I can't complain about the dust. It's good dust. Second-rate Bruiser, good. Good, good, good. What else? Alright. A Golden Smuggler's Run, alright. Hey, a second Devolve, good. I appreciate another Devolve. Again, I don't have any of these cards, so they're all fresh to me. A third Devolve. We're going to have a lot to break down once we get through here. I'll see how much dust I have at the end, and maybe we'll figure out what it is we want to craft. Maybe find something really powerful in Ungoro and work with that. Dispatch Kodo. Alright, that's fine. I am seeing a lot of duplicates, which is really sad because there's a lot of cards in the whole set, and to get a whole bunch of duplicates is very frustrating. But a lot of the cards that you want to get are going to be the rares and the epics, and those are going to be harder to come across anyways. We got another Grime Street Pawnbroker and Unlicensed Apothecary. Not a big fan of that. You know, it's one of those you got to play and then basically get it off the board real quick, or you're not going to be able to build a board. So it's great in like a spell casting Warlock type deck, but in a minion heavy Warlock deck, no thank you. All right. Ungoro. I've never seen these cards. What do we got? Oh my. We got lag is what we got. Oh, here we go. Hoping for a legendary right off the bat would be amazing. Arcanologist, draw a secret from your deck. I like that. You can choose whether or not to play it. Very good. Deal 1 damage to each hero. A 2/1 for 1 that does 1 damage to each hero. It is a beast. A 1-drop beast. That's fine. It's not amazing. If you're holding a minion with 5 or more attack, adapt. Very cool. I like it. I have played with the adapt mechanic. They did give out the Volcanosaur for free. I really like the adapt mechanic. I think it can be a lot of fun. I don't know how useful it's actually going to be in terms of getting a high-ranking deck, but I think adapt is a fun mechanic, so I'm happy to see that. Add a random minion with 5 or more attack to your hand. That's great combo. Great combo, these two cards. What else do we got? Cruel Dynamancer. Summon a random minion you discarded this game. Oh, that's good. That could be very powerful for Warlock. All right. 5/5 for 6 is not bad with that Death Rattle as well. That could be very, very good. Boy, it had no issue with any of the other packs, but open up Ungoro and it's like, oh man, we're having a bad time. That's fine. There we go. So Shimmering Tempest, add a random mage spell to your hand. Okay. That's It's just another kind of like a babbling book, basically. Only I would say it's arguably worse because when you play the babbling book, you get the spell immediately, whereas the Shimmering Tempest is on a death rattle. So the flip side is that this is an elemental, so it could be pretty cool. Discover a card from your opponent's class. Again, rogues stealing cards from everyone. This is nothing new. A Taunt Poisonous Stubborn Gastropod. That, I would actually venture to say that's pretty bad, actually. I love Poisonous. It's very powerful, very good, but to make it a taunt, it makes it very situational. You know, often you can put a Poisonous on the board and someone will throw something weak into it anyways unless it has stealth. So, to make it a taunt, I mean, they're going to attack it regardless as long as they have something weak to throw away. And with only 2 health, it falls prey to a lot of spells. So, I don't like this card. I don't think it's very good. The Stubborn Gastropod, personally. Pterodax Hatchling, Battlecry Adapt. Okay. That could be very powerful. You could have a 2-5 or a 5-2 or a 3-3 for 3, or it could be a lot of very useful things. You could make it poisonous if you really wanted to. I mean, it wouldn't be amazing, but it could become a lot of things. Absolutely. We have the Tol'vir Warden. Draw 2 1-cost minions from their deck. Probably the cheap beasts, since it is a hunter card. Probably looking at cheaper beasts, 1-drop beasts. Just kind of see what you can scrape out of it, you know? What else do we have here? By the way, I love this new card art. I switched it from my old one because I think this one looks way cooler. Razor Petal Volley. Add 2 Razor Petals to your hand to deal 1 damage. So it's kind of like the banana, but damage version. Fire Plume Phoenix. A 3-3 for 4 that deals 2 damage. It's fine. It's not amazing. It's fine. Rock Pool Hunter. Give a friendly Murloc +1/+1. Great for the Murlocs. We'll probably see that come in handy. More so in Wild when you can pull all the Murlocs together. But yeah, another Murloc card. That's fantastic. Stonehill Defender. Taunt. Battlecry. Discover a taunt minion. Could be okay. I mean, it's a 1-4 for 3, which isn't good. It's like, this is a better version of the Silverback Patriarch, basically. Except the Silverback Patriarch is a beast. This is has a battle cry for Discover, so it's not amazing. But I could see it going into some decks. What do we got? Stampede. Each time you play a beast this turn, add a random beast to your hand. That's awesome. I love that. That could be a lot of fun, actually. Play a beast, gain a beast. If you've got a lot of cheap beasts, you can get... You can play a whole bunch of cheap beasts all over the board and then play next turn big beasts all over the board. I think that's really cool. I like that. That's Stampede. Egg Napper, summon 2 1/1 Raptors. It's okay. Tar Lurker. Taunt has +3 attack during your opponent's turn. So they would attack into it as a 4/7. But on your turn, it's a 1/7, so it's purely defensive. And it's for a Warlock? I don't know. We'll have to see how that ends up in the meta. Earthen Scales. Give a friendly minion +1/+1, then gain armor equal to its attack. That is massive, especially for a Druid. Druids are known for their big, big minions. And to just gain armor equal to its attack, I mean, that's huge. I mean, you could easily gain 10 armor off of that, especially late game. That's a fantastic card. I like that. Come on, little lag. We'll get you there. Notice the little, like, barnacles right here? I'm assuming they're barnacles up here as well. That's pretty cool. Hey, here we go. What do we got? Same thing. Air Elemental. Can be targeted by spells or hero powers for a 2/1. Okay, yeah, it's fine. It's a 2/1 for 1 that can't be targeted. That's pretty awesome, actually. I could definitely see that in Shaman decks, especially Elemental decks, absolutely. Flame Geyser, deal 2 damage, add a 1/2 Elemental to your hand. Okay. Elemental Mage, Elemental Shaman seem like things that we'll see happening. Vicious Fledgling. After this minion attacks a hero, adapt. Holy crap. Holy crap, guys. Wow. So you have this thing behind, say, a taunt, and this guy just keeps going face. You know, first he gets +3 attack, and then he gets a +3 health, and then he'll be, untargetable by spells and hero powers, and the longer this guy stays alive, the more attacks he gets through, the stronger he is. That could be an extremely powerful card. That's a 3/3 for 3. That is absolutely great. I can't believe it's I would expect it to be a 2/2 for 3, honestly. Because that first adapt could easily make you into a 3/3, and then you keep going from there. Now, obviously, going face is not always simple, but that's a very strong card, or can be a very strong card. Now, mind you, this is coming from someone that I'm not a pro at this game, right? I'm gonna say wrong things and make bad predictions. I'm just doing this for fun. Predictions are only fun here. Tortolan Shellraiser, taunt, give a random friendly minion +1/+1. Okay. Woo. I'm not, that doesn't excite me. Stormwatcher, a 4/8 with Wind Fury for 7. Okay. Again, doesn't really excite me. It's not amazing. It's not bad. Like, I could see myself playing it, but it's not amazing. Got another Flame Geyser, and then Ultrasaur. Guy looks very smug. Very smug. A 10-cost beast, 7/14. That is interesting. A priest could have go ham on it. A priest would love the Ultrasaur, without question. You double health, and then switch attack, make the attack be equal to the health. You've got a 28/28. You've basically got lethal as soon as you play the Ultrasaur and make it double its health, and then make it attack equal to health. We're talking 28/28. That's terrifying for a priest. I could see it coming into a hunter deck or a beast deck of some sort. But 14 is a lot of health. I mean, realistically, the Ultrasaur at a 10 cost can trade with most other 8, 9, 10 cost cards 2-to-1. Like, this guy could probably kill 2 cards of its own value of 10. That's really powerful. That's very powerful. But the stats by itself, and because it doesn't come with anything, there's no battle cry, there's no special effects, it just is an Ultrasaur. That does make it weaker compared to those high-cost cards. But, again, it trades really well. So that's an interesting card, the Ultrasaur. Very interesting card. Crystalline Oracle. Copy a card from your opponent's deck and add it to your hand. For a priest, that's interesting. For a priest. Elemental for a priest as well. All about elementals and beasts in this, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's interesting to see what decks will come out of this. Ravenous Pterodax, destroy a friendly minion to adapt twice. That could be good. Anything that has a death rattle that you want to trigger, great. That works fantastically. I got another Forager, Verdant Longneck, Battle Cry, Adapt. I mean, it's a 5/4 for 5 that has Adapt. It's a solid card. It's not amazing. It's not terrible. It's a solid card. What else do we have? Feeding Time. Deal 3 damage to a minion. Summon 3 1/1 Pterodaxes. Okay. Zoolock. Great. It just allows you to put more tokens on the board. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Plus the 3 damage is good removal. So we'll see how it pans out. But I could see that card definitely showing up in a lot of Zoolock decks. Question is whether or not it's still viable to run that. We'll find out. Primal Fin Lookout. If you control another Murloc, discover a Murloc. Again, great for Murlocs. Love seeing the Murlocs. Hydrologist. Discover a secret. Again, for Paladin. Okay. Wow, 3 Murlocs in this one. My goodness. I like Discover a Secret. That's cool. Especially for a Murloc deck. You may not end up with many secrets in a Murloc deck. So that's pretty cool. Primal Fin Lookout. I do like that quite a bit. Volcano for Shaman. Deal 15 damage, randomly split among all minions. It could be a good board clear. You know, if you're sitting in a bad spot, Volcano could be very powerful. Absolutely. It's Overload too. It's 15 damage for 5, but it's minions exclusively. So we'll see how that pans out. I think it'll be a good card. I think I could see that card coming in. Glacial Shard. Battlecry, freeze an enemy. Cool. That's it's basically Ice Lance, which was removed. Now coming in the form of Glacial Shard. Cheaper. I like it. I like the change. Ravasaur Runt. Battlecry, if you control at least 2 other minions, adapt. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's a 2 cost. That's easily something that could adapt early on. I don't know how strong adapt will be on a 2/2. You know, he's got to say the same thing to Pterodox Hatchling, that it's a 2/2 for 3 that immediately adapts, which, again, it could be powerful. Same with the Ravasaur Runt. It could be powerful, but we'll have to see how adapt works on low minions, on weak minions. Humongous Razor Leaf can't attack 4/8. Silence it, and you've got a solid 4/8 for 3 real early on. That could be very scary. The Humongous Razor Leaf could be very scary for those silence-heavy decks. I expect to see that card in the future. Tar Lord has +4 attack during opponent's turn. Now, there was the same card for the Warlock that we saw. But it was a cheaper version. It was a 1/7. With the +4 attack during your opponent's turn. So that's interesting. Also exists for Warrior. I wonder why they opted to make 2 different cards instead of just making it a generic card that every deck could use. Why they would make specific cards for that. I don't know. But a 1/11 taunt, or I guess against your opponent, a 5/11 taunt would be very dangerous. Could be. Terror Scale Stalker. Trigger a friendly minion's death rattle. Cool. I like it. I think it could be powerful. I mean, there's not a lot of death rattle cards out there, so I don't know that it'll find much of a use in Standard, but in Wild, that card could prove very, very powerful. Absolutely. No question. Another Ultrasaur. Cool, so we have 2 of those. Lost in the Jungle. Summon 2 1/1 Silverhand Recruits. Woo. Who cares? Mimic Pod. Draw a card, add a copy of it to your hand. Cool. That's a lot like your Thistle Tea. That's a lot like Thistle Tea, but it's cheaper. You can play it earlier. That's great for rogues. Absolutely. Fantastic for rogues. And the last pack. Then we'll go and see how much dust we have, and maybe see if we'll craft a legendary. You know, I'll go through some of the legendaries, see what we can find, and maybe craft 1 or 2 of those. I don't really know. I know I have several thousand dust, so we'll see what happens. Okay, we got an epic. I'm happy to see that. Sabertooth Stalker, 8/2 for 6 with stealth. That's so low on HP. I don't know if that's gonna be viable. For that late in the game, playing a 6 cost that only has 2 HP, I don't know how viable that's gonna be. It has stealth, and that's great. It'll keep it alive. The whole point is that it'll do its big damage, and there's already a card that does that. I think it's a 4/2, but I think it's a 4/2 for 4, where this is an 8/2 for 6. I don't know, man. That's such low HP. This seems very situational. Very situational. Razor Petal Lasher. Add a Razor Petal to your hand that deals 1 damage. Cool. Great. More Razor Petals. Stegodon, a 2/6 for 4 that has Taunt. Doesn't excite me. It's just, there are lots of cards like this. We'll put it that way. A 2/6 for 4 is not uncommon. So, whatever. Explore Ngoro. Replace your deck with copies of Discover a Card. What? What is this? What does this do? What is this? So it's a warrior card, I think. So you just get to, every turn when you draw, you get to like pick one of 3 cards every single turn? Is that what this is? That could either be stupidly powerful or just stupidly bad. But whatever it is, it's fun and it makes me smile and laugh. So I guess good on you, Blizzard. Wow, that's just replace your deck with copies of Discover a Card. I look forward to seeing how this will play out. I kind of want to put this in a deck and see what'll happen. That is a really interesting card. My goodness. Alright, so that's 39 packs. We have a lot of new stuff. Wow, look at all that. But yeah, all my decks were rendered wild immediately, which really sucks. But I may be able to actually recover some of like the Cthulhu stuff because I used a lot of Azure Drakes, and you know, if I remove those, maybe it'll go back to being useful. I don't know. I'll have to look. Disenchant extra cards, 610, 1 legendary, 3 rares, 30 commons. Wow. So I put this well over 4,000, 4,500. So if we go into crafting, is there a way to search just for legendaries? Hall of Fame? Oh, it's their first Hall of Fame thing. Right, okay. Well, Ngoro. And I don't see a way to do just legendaries. Open the Waygate. Quest. Cast 6 spells that didn't start in your deck. Reward Time Warp. Pyros. Return this to your hand as a 6/6 that costs 6. Wow. Oh my goodness. And I somehow ended up in Mage, but... Okay, hang on. So, quest. Apparently we don't start with the quests. We have to get a hold of them ourselves. And how much does it cost to make these? The full 6... It is legendary. It's a full 1,600 to make quests. My goodness. So, for Druid, summon 5 minions with 5 or more attack, and you get Barnabas. Play 7 1-cost minions, get Queen Carnassa. 6 spells, you get Time Warp. 6 spells on your minions, get Galvadon. Summon 7 Death Rattle minions, get Amara, Warden of Hope. So Death Rattle, Priest. Okay. The Caverns Below, play 4 minions with the same name. Easily doable with Rogue. No question. Easily doable with Rogue. Shaman. Summon 10 Murlocs. Get Megafen. Alright. Discard 6 cards. Get another Portal. Again, easily doable. Play 7 Taunt minions. Reward Sulphurous. I don't know what I would want to play. I mean, we have a lot of new cards to think about, to go through. Tyrantus, a 12/12 for 10 that can't be targeted by spells or hero powers. Now, is that way better than the Ultrasaur? Way better. That is a powerful card. Wow. What else do we got? Just kind of looking mostly for legendaries here. Swamp King Dread. After your opponent plays a minion, attack it. Okay, that's It's a solid card for sure. Let's see. Your legendary was just the one that was back here. Was Pyros, which is very powerful. Say it's just Pyros. It's very powerful. Do 15 damage to a minion and 3 damage to adjacent ones. Cool. Gonna need that. Oh, what else we have? Sunkeeper Tareem. Battlecry set. All other minions attack and health to 3. That's fantastic for Paladin. You get a whole bunch of those Silverhand recruits out there. Sunkeeper Tareem really could be very helpful in that situation. Dynasize. Oh my goodness. For 8. Sending minions attack and health to 10. Jeez. Vine Cleaver. Get those Silverhand recruits out there. Very good. Let's see. What's the priest have? Lyra the Sunshard. Whenever you cast a spell, add a random priest spell to your hand. Cool. Could be very fun. Could be very fun. Free from Amber. Wow. Discover a minion that costs 8 or more. Summon it. That could be very powerful. I like it. Looks like I might have to play Rogue or Warlock. It's what I have the most cards of out of the new set. Oh, goodness. Death Rattle, go dormant, play 4 cards in a turn to revive this minion. Jeez, that's a lot of cards to play in a turn. Something Rogue can do, absolutely. It'll stay alive forever. Just you put it on the board, and then it's just on the board unless it gets silenced. So that could be very dangerous, very powerful. But 4 cards is a lot of cards to have to play. That's tough to do. Alright, Shaman, one of my favorites. Oh, wow. Summon a 1/1 Murloc at the end of your turn. Well, alright. What's their legendary? If you played an elemental last turn, cast an elemental invocation. Huh. Alright. Not sure what that is. But it sounds good. Put it that way. It sounds good. Clutch Mother Zavas, when you discard this, give it +2/+2 and return it to your hand. What? What? Oh, that's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting. I am not going to be happy going against that. My goodness. King Mosh, destroy all damaged minions. For a warrior, that's... you whirlwind into King Mosh, and you've got your Deathwing without your discarding your entire hand. That's really strong. Very strong. What do we got? Alright. The Golakka Crawler. I heard about this card. Destroy a pirate, gain +1/+1. Probably going to be seen in pirate decks, most likely. But we'll see how it pans out. Alright, do we have any... looking for legendaries here. What legendaries do we have? There's a lot of good cards. Okay, there's a couple legendaries in here. A few, actually. If you summon a minion, trigger its Death Rattle effect. Meh. Doesn't... it'll find its use in, say, Priest, which is supposed to be Death Rattle. But... that's about it. The Vorix, after you cast a spell on this minion, summon a 1/1 plant, cast another copy on it. Could be powerful, absolutely. I believe that was the Dijin or something like that. I don't remember what the card was, but effectively the same thing. Except this summons, you keep buffing up the Vorax and you keep summoning plants that get whatever buff that you gave to it. So it could be very good. At least the Trailblazer. Shuffle a sealed Ungoro pack into your deck. So you get 5 cards. It's like Prince Malchezaar, but it's controlled Prince Malchezaar, or more controlled Prince Malchezaar. Could be very strong. Could be a very powerful deck. And really, you could see this go into, say, a mill deck. You know, they'll play at least the Trailblazer, get bonus cards. Unless I'm thinking it incorrectly. Unless it's you draw the pack, and that turn you draw 5 cards instead of 1. If it works that way, then no, that probably won't be in a mill deck. But it's still very, very powerful. Especially in aggressive decks that'll chew through their cards very, very quickly. Could be very strong. Battle Cry, destroy all cards in your deck that cost 3 or less. Great for Ramp Druid. It's great if you have a very, very high mana cost deck. But aside from that, and that's pretty much it. Like, that really is pretty much it. And then we have one more. Ozruk. Battlecry. Gain +5 health for each elemental you played last turn. Well, that's disgustingly terrifying. Holy crap. Okay. Elemental. 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4. 5, 6, 7, 7, 9. Going back, we have a 7, a 5. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5. 2, 2, 2, 4. Like, there are so many cheap elementals that this guy could pop as like a 520 consistently. Which is disgusting. That's terrifying. A 520 taunt. That'd be horrible to eat through. That's a super powerful card. I don't know what I want to craft. I'll have to spend a lot more time thinking about this. But I have 4,500 dust. I can craft a lot. I mean, I could go back and craft Gadget Zen if I really wanted to. I could absolutely craft Gadget Zen, and I probably should. Just because I need to have a deck. And right now, I don't have a deck. But, you know, we'll see. We will see. There are some very, very good cards overall. I'm happy to see this new generation of cards. But, again, all my decks are now wild. I'm curious, are you wild because of Bran is out, Holy Champion is out, that sucks, Emperor Thaurissan is out. So I lose some legendaries. I lose 2 legendaries and my Holy Champion. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. What about my Token Druid? What about my Token Druid? Living Roots, Raven Idol, Azure Drake, Emperor Thaurissan again. No. So if I go back in here, does it just leave the cards? It does leave the cards. So I can convert it back to Wild if I want to. And my Dragons of Injustice, I love this. I absolutely love this deck. Is it just the Azure Drake? No, it's pretty much the entire deck. That sucks. I lose my Dragon deck, and that really sucks. This was probably my most successful deck. So that does suck. This, I think I'm just going to go ahead and leave it. Leave it wild. It is what it is. But Token Druid, Cthulhu's Clutch, I'll probably work on a little bit. Madness and Magic, what's our problem here? Aside from the Azure Drake, Flamewalker, Spellslinger, Thaurissan. Yeah, I could easily morph that into something better. So, interesting. So we'll probably work these 3 decks and then probably make something new. I don't know. I'll think about it, do it for fun. Anyways, guys, that's been a pack opening, card reveal type thing. First impressions, all that madness. So, that's it, guys. If you liked it, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. Best thing you can do for the channel is share the video on Facebook, Twitter, and Reddit. Thank you, of course, to Amphid and Simon for being Patreon supporters. And I will see you guys next time with something else. Maybe some more Hearthstone. Probably not. But we'll see. I don't know. So anyways, thanks for watching. I will see you then in DFTBA.